Welcome back to the Florida CMZ Group here in Chicago. I'm Killer. Tuesday, September 20th. Let's get into the zone, folks. The CMZ zone. So here we are, folks, with two-day Fed meeting. Ben Bernanke asked for that extra day. And now it's all about, are we going to walk this way and are we going to talk this way? In the words of Run DMC, we will see tomorrow, but there are high expectations out of the market for Ben Bernanke to come in with something. Clearly, we've talked about Operation Twist. The CMZ was talking about Operation Twist 8 months ago. Now it's the buzzword. Operation Torque. We've been ahead of this thing. That is kind of a given in the equation. They can play with that duration, issuance. It doesn't even need to be talked about, but they're going to do that. But however, I think Ben Bernanke has something else up his sleeve, which I have not been able to identify. But nonetheless, we are seeing an emotional trade. This emotional trade continues. We saw volatility this morning. If you follow me on my Twitter account, which is @TheKiller, I called this opening. You can see that 10-year providing leadership again. It looks for the equity to sell off on the opening, go down to that back and fill area of 1194. Folks, it went down to 1194 and bounced back up. Now it's making new highs up this 1214 level. So I think we're going to see this emotional trade continue. However, the 10-year, this bond market continues to be hunkered down here at this 2% in the 10-year note, but it continues to let people know that we're not out of the woods. There's still more pain to come. The Europe situation, what a wild situation is over there. Greece yesterday, came out and said they're contemplating leaving the euro on their own. It's kind of like in 8th grade when you find out that girl's going to break up with you, so you break up with her first. So it's getting crazy over in Europe. You're seeing the banks getting crushed. The China situation where they're going to stop lending on these swaps, that was a very, very big situation. I think the market has digested that lack of lending, that liquidity situation, which we essentially facilitate in that new 3-month facility via the swaps that the ECB is facilitating all the way back to our window. We're taking that other side of that euro collateral. So this liquidity situation continues to be front and center. Don't know how we're going to work through this, but there is no instantaneous fix, folks. We're going to have to see this one stitch at a time. But I think Europe is going to continue to be problematic here for the rest of September. So volatility is here. Ben Bernanke, you're up next, buddy. I'd pass the microphone over to you, but tomorrow's a big, big day. Hope you're ready to bring it. And Ben, remember, tomorrow, be the hammer, not the nail.